Hello everybody. Let me just show you the progress. I should have did a video in between, but it's just drywall repair and texture. So I did all my repairs, all the corners, and the textures are a little bit different. I used a roller type texture, so I would just put some mud on and then I would just use a roller. I think it's 1¼ inch nap roller, and turned out pretty well. You get a nice consistent texture. Let's go inside and take a look. We had a repair by this outlet, and you can't even tell after I painted. We had a repair on this corner, and it's really hard to tell. What I did was also I would dip the roller into mud, and I just rolled it everywhere, just so it kind of tie everything together, so I won't have a spot that's just, other than this outside wall I didn't touch, but all the other walls I rolled with the roller. You could kind of tell over here on the light where the repair was, but if you're not looking for it, it looks pretty darn good. So had a repair over here. You can't even tell. There's gonna be a cabinet there anyways, the vanity, so that part doesn't matter, but just wanted to show the progress. It looks almost like an original wall, except better, just because the texture is so consistent. So also another thing I did was this floor, because I put a sheet of plywood in, there was a height difference. So what I did was I used this 30-pound felt paper, and on the spots that was high, I just built it up with 2 layers of felt under here, and then I rolled a third one all the way across. Let me show you a little spot over here. You can't tell here, but there's a high spot because this floor has been refinished. You could see this little high spot, and it's not consistent all the way around. Some spots are higher than others, so in spots, like you could tell, I have 2 layers here. So this lower layer would give it a little bit of a buildup, and this final layer will take care of the rest. So you have when you put a level on it, it's perfect. And same with this. This has 3 layers of felt paper, just because you have almost 1/8 of an inch of lip over here. So I have 1 layer, 2 layer, and then you could tell a 3rd layer under there. So in some spots you have more, and yeah, so I just stapled it down so it stays put. And the next step is installing the laminate flooring, and I have a door here, so laminate flooring, then door, and then door's a little bit different. This one's got a little thing here, but I could always pick up something and pop it in there. This is pretty close to being finished with this project, with this old bathroom. So yesterday we were talking about installing the flooring, and the flooring is in, the door is in, all the trim is up. Let's go inside and take a look. The vanity is in, the countertop is not glued on yet, and all that stuff. I wanted to I did a coat of paint kind of to cover up the caulking all the way around all the edges. This caulking is still drying, so I didn't quite get to that, but yeah, it's pretty close. Next thing I'm gonna do is paint the base, at least around the inside of the bathroom, and put the toilet in, hook up all the plumbing while the paint is drying, put another coat on while I'm doing it. So I'm going to try to do quite a bit in one day, and yeah, that's the process. It's not too difficult. I think I'm day 9 on this, and day 10 I should be completed. So 10 days for a bathroom like this. I'll have to touch up, paint these walls, match it to the color, and reinstall the carpet over here.